Welcome to the Valorant Knife Skin Tier List 2024 edition. This is the most updated skin list that we have, I believe. This tier list includes all the variants, but we're not going to include the variants in our ranking. We're not going to rank the variants individually, I guess. We're just going to rank the skin with all of its variants as a whole. So let's jump right into it. I actually have no idea what skin this is. Oh, also, real quick, before we get started, the knife skins in Valorant, I don't feel like they actually affect that much. So this tier list is going to be almost entirely like based on personal preference. So jumping into it, I actually low-key really like this knife. I can't remember what it's called, but let's go straight into B tier. We're gonna try to get through these like pretty rapido because there is a lot. The Araxes, low-key, I hate this knife. I think this knife is so bad. I don't like any fist weapons basically at all. I think they're terrible. Foil is Loki is like surprisingly good. I think foil is actually really insanely good. I can't remember. This is like the combat knife that changes based on like what side you're on, and it's a butterfly knife. And I think it has unique animations, and it has a chance for you to like randomly get a different variant. So that's really cool. The a minute deer or whatever. I think the skin is okay. It's just really big. I'm also not a huge fan of really massive skins. They just kind of take up like a huge spot, like a huge screen real estate. And I don't know. I personally am a fan of the smaller knives. To be real with you, 1 out of 1,000 for a fade skin on the butterfly knife. Okay, so it's the fade. All right, cool. Do you have to be playing fade to get it though? Okay, moving on. The Prelude to Chaos sword. The sword is so loud. Every time you take it out, it just makes it like an unbelievable amount of noise. I'm gonna slap it in B tier right here with the Aminidir. Um, okay. The scythes from the like Egypt styled skin, I can't remember what it's called. That's going in D tier. It's not good. I don't like it. It's dual wield. It looks strange. Doesn't do anything fun or interesting or unique. Does knife skins have advantages in Valorant? No, they don't. They're purely cosmetic. They all have the same range. They all have the same damage. Everything. Yeah, this skin's flipping F tier. Okay. Um, the blade of the Ruined King is low key. It's I think it's called like the Ruined Blade, but like let's be real. This is from League of Legends. This skin, plus its variants are actually really good. And the main reason that I'm gonna put this one in A tier, the main reason I actually really like this skin, is because it's thinner. And so it is a sword, yes, and it's also at like an interesting angle, so it doesn't take up like a ton of screen real estate, which I love. Um, the dragon dual wield skins, they're not D tier, but they're pretty bad. I'm gonna say C tier. I'm gonna say it's quite bad. I see pro players play with the Primordium daggers constantly. They're terrible. They're going in C tier. Okay. The Nerf knife, A tier. It's so good. I love the like sound that it makes every time you pull it out, dude. You think it's S tier? No shot. S tier is crazy. I think it's pretty good. I don't know if it's S tier though. Well, maybe we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Okay, this is a battle pass skin. I think it's down here in C tier with the rest of these. It's unique and it's cool, but again, it's just huge. The little button makes it S tier. All right, we'll reconsider it maybe in a second. Okay, the bat from the most recent battle pass. This skin is flipping S tier, bro. It's a bat, and it actually doesn't take up like a ton of screen real estate, and it's a battle pass skin. So like, in addition to all of the things that you're getting with the battle pass, like this bat is so good. Okay, this axe just going straight into D tier. We don't even need to talk about it. This knife skin. This is the Dia de los Muertos knife, I think. Dude, this knife is cool because when you take it into like the shade, it changes colors. But I don't like the way that it looks. Every time I play with it, I play horribly, so it's going in B tier. It's a cursed skin. The fan S tier. This skin's going in S tier. Fans going S tier. The skin is so unbelievably good. When you pull it out, turns into a fan is S plus plus, dude. It's so insanely good. Champions Karambit has Chamsara and it's Karambit. Plus, I'm pretty sure it has a unique inspect animation going in S tier. Um, okay. We're in the champions skin area. It's a butterfly knife. I think it's good. It has Chamsara, which obviously makes it really good, and it evolves. But it doesn't like for a collectible skin. I think it needs to do more, and so it's gonna go in A. This skin is like it has Chamsara, but I'm gonna put it in C tier because it is a complete and utter disappointment. It should have had a unique inspect and like pull out animation. Like, dude, this is a collectible champ skin, and it doesn't do anything different from like the jet knife. That's like $5 or $10 or whatever it is. Um. Okay. The new champions skin. The cool thing about this skin is that you can put a gun buddy on it. It's gonna go in S tier. The fact that you can equip a gun buddy on this skin, it puts it in S tier for me. Plus, it has unique like animations and stuff. Okay, this is last season's battle pass skin. It's a sword. Again, swords are cool, but just like they take up so much screen real estate. I think it's gonna go in B tier for me. Okay. Oh my gosh, the Exacto knife is going in D tier. It's disgusting. I don't ever want to see it ever again. These skins are really so these little like mini hammers or whatever. I'm gonna put them in A tier. It's dual. I think it's dual wield. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's a hammer and it makes like an indent on the wall, and you can draw inappropriate things with it, and so it's going in A tier. Um. Okay, this hammer, it's cool, but it's huge, so it's going in B tier. It's just so big, dude. Anything it's the hand of Ragnaros. True, actually. Anything that covers up like a third of my screen is it's just gone. Like it's just going in in B tier for me. I can't stand it. The crowbar is a terrible skin going in D tier. The ego, it's literally just the painted version of the base knife, which is a terrible knife. It even has the same animation as the base knife going in D tier. It's awful. Okay, this the dragon dagger is horrendous. I hate this skin. I know it's on fire. Because it's on fire, we'll put it in D tier. But this skin is so bad. It doesn't actually have like any unique animations or inspect or anything, and it's one of the most expensive skins in the game. L take on ego. Tintin, don't do me like this, bro. Okay, this is the ironclad hammer. I want to say it looks big, but I mean, 'cause this it's just bad, right? Like it doesn't look good at all. I've never seen anybody use this skin. I I bet you that like 90% of the people who watch the video that's gonna come out from this didn't even know that this was like an available melee skin. If you knew that the ironclad hammer was an available skin, put it down in the comments. Okay, uh, fan. It's a fan, so it's going in S tier. Fans are insane. They're so good. They're so good. I actually think it's better than this fan. Ego knife is horrible. I don't care what Tintin says. Yeah, I know. We just gotta like ignore Tintin sometimes. What's my Twitch? Uh, it's just Hunzy, Hunzy. I'm live right now on Twitch if you want to go and find the Twitch account. Okay, the new Sovereign Sword. I actually think it's quite good. I think it's gonna go in A tier. It's not an S tier skin for me, but it's quite good. It's quite good. You can't teach taste exactly, which is why you have horrible taste. Okay, the Ivori Dreamwings melee. I think this melee is actually kind of goofy and it doesn't take a ton of real estate. The sound is good, the animations are good. I think this one's going to nature for me. Um, bro, what is this skin? It's a flippin' wand. I don't know. I'm not like a huge fan of it. It's not my favorite. Going in B tier. I don't even know what this is called. Um, Okay, the axe plus dagger combo from the Gaia's Vengeance 2.0 bundle, I actually think is horrible. It looks so bad going in B tier for me. However, the axe from Gaia's Vengeance in general is really good. Gonna go in A tier. Axes are good. We love axes here. Okay. This is a I want to say this is a battle pass melee. It's a fist weapon. It's going in D tier. It's horrible. The glitch pop axe, very unique animation. I actually think it's quite good, but I'm gonna put it in A tier because I just don't think it compares to the stuff that's up here in S tier. The um the original glitch pop dagger though is where did I put it? The original glitch pop dagger is going in S tier. The skin is it will always be a classic, and I think it has actually like a really unique like model. I think it looks good. Glitch pop dagger's S tier for sure. Um, the probe, like I don't know, the skin it just looks so weird and inappropriate. It's gonna go in C tier. I don't think it deserves to be down here in D tier, but it's gonna go down here in C tier. Um, Another hammer. I think this hammer is quite small, actually. I think a small hammer is probably fine. We'll put it in B tier. L take probe is A. That's insane. Okay. The fake glitch pop dagger is going in D tier. This is disgusting. On principle, I have to put this down in D tier because they were trying to capitalize off of the popularity of Glitch Pop 2.0, and they made this like night whatever Glitch Pop version, and it doesn't actually do anything special. It's horrible, disgusting crash, but cash grab by Riot. Okay, the Ruin Dagger. I think so. It doesn't have any unique inspect. It doesn't have any unique like pretty much anything. I think it's just the B tier. I think the skin's quite bad. Honestly, the skin's really bad. Okay, moving on to the I have no idea what this is called, but this is like the Act 2 Episode 1 Battle Pass knife. This knife is disgusting. I hate it. Okay. Oh my gosh, this was the Valorant launching in China knife skin. This skin is going at the top of S tier. The skin is a collectible and it's unique and it's a fan, but when it's folded, it looks like a knife. I'm just throwing it out here. Best skin in the game. Okay. The Tigress sword. This is basically the same thing as the sword from Sovereign, like the very first Sovereign sword. It's gonna go in I'll put it in B tier because I actually really like it. Like this model of the sword I think is good. It doesn't take up a lot of screen real estate and I really like it. Okay. This knife I've never seen before. It's going in D tier. Okay. The bike seat from the very first Ion is going in D tier. It's a fist weapon and it literally just looks like a seat on a bicycle. It's terrible. It's so bad. Um okay, the Ion Karambit is actually a really good skin. I'm going to put this probably bottom of S tier. I think the Ion Karambit is really good. Um the oh my gosh, this skin line just came out. I can't remember what it's called. It's huge. The sword is massive. It's gonna go in B tier. I think it looks good. It's cool, but it's going to B tier. The it's just a protractor. Like this skin's a protractor. I want to say this is a battle pass skin, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's gonna go in the bottom of D tier. It's a protractor melee weapon, and it looks terrible. The um the Kingdom dagger is this is the dagger from the very first battle pass. Nothing special, not good. Going in D tier. The okay, the K-Tac katana. This might be controversial. I hate this skin with a burning passion. It's terrible. I've never seen it and thought that it looked good. It's going in the bottom of D tier. The um the Kuranami, I actually have no idea what kind of like weapon this is. I lied earlier. This is actually the best skin in the game. This is actually the best skin in the game. My bad. This is a close second though. This is the best skin in the game. This is the most unique knife skin in the game, and it doesn't take up a lot of screen real estate. The spam on the inspect is chef's kiss, dude. It's so good. Okay, the this is basically the same skin as the Dia de los Muertos, but it doesn't change, and it just looks worse. C tier. Okay, getting into hold on. We have the this dagger's terrible, bro. This dagger's so expensive and it looks awful. I hate it so much. The time to get into the glitch pop, or not the glitch pop, the Magepunk. The original Magepunk knife, low key, it's gonna go in like top of A tier for me. The original Magepunk knife is so good. Oh my gosh, it's insanely good. The Magepunk fist weapon though, going in D tier. This is awful. It looks disgusting. It looks like some weird harpoon, but it doesn't actually like do anything. It's terrible. The Magepunk butterfly knife though, that is a good skin. This skin's going in S tier. This skin's so good. Magepunk butterfly knife is beautiful. The inspect, the sounds, everything. It's so good. Okay. The default knife is disgusting. It's going in the bottom of D tier. Actually, I think I would rather. It's gonna go in the top of D tier. I think I'd rather have the default knife than like a lot of these. Yeah, yeah. I think I would. Okay, this is like the like weird tactical from the weird like tactical knife skin. I'm gonna put this in the bottom of C tier. It doesn't like do anything special or whatever, but I mean, it's all like I don't know. I think it looks cool. It looks like a cool, fun tactical knife. Sorry, just responding to a text really quick. Okay, the this oh my gosh, this is like the from the flower skin. Um, oh my goodness, what's this? I think this skin is actually really good. I'm gonna put it in the top of A tier. It has the same animations and model as the jet knife, but it is really good. See, you're already coming around. If default skins don't hold a place in your heart, you rely on the skins too much. Bro, of course I rely on skins. What are you talking about? Okay, the Nebula knife. This knife is terrible. I hate it. Going in the bottom of my D tier. The oh, okay. This is the Neo Frontier axe. This axe is going in S tier. This axe is going in S tier. It's so good, man, because you have like this default hatchet, and then you can also turn it into like this high tech hatchet, dude. And the inspect is good. The sounds are good. Beautiful. The anchor is terrible. It's gonna go on the bottom of C tier. It's so bad. I don't like the anchor at all. The okay, this bat. I personally, I'm a huge fan of bats. I'm a huge fan of bats. This one's gonna go in top of A tier. I like the bats. The bats are good. They all sound so good. Okay, this is a battle pass knife from forever ago. It's huge, but I'm also like a huge fan of like Mayan, Aztec, Incan culture and history. So I'm gonna put this one in B tier. Actually, I think this one's really good. Axes look good in all games. True. Okay, the Oni Claw, I think is what this is called, is gonna go in D tier. This skin is terrible. Anytime I see anybody have this skin, I know for a fact that they're about to bottom frag my game and then complain about like the performance of everybody else on their team, even though they have the lowest KD by a mile. Okay. Oni Katana is a different story though. Oni Katana is going in the top of S tier. Oni Katana is beautiful. Love that skin. It's phenomenal. The original protractor, dude. The origin, I think is what this skin line is called. The inspect is good, but that's about it. Gonna go and see it here. Okay. This I want to say I'm not sure actually, but it's a sword. Gonna go and see it here. Not good. All right, Art. See ya, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Appreciate you. Have a great day. Okay. Oh, this. Okay. The knife. This is like the construction knife. It has like a oh my gosh, what's this called? A level inside of it. I I hate this skin, Loki. I think this skin is terrible. It's gonna go in D tier. um, the race car sword though. I think this is pretty good. I'll put it in B tier. I don't think it's any like better than that though. It's just I don't know if I've ever actually seen anybody rock this sword before. It's not good. The protocol dagger. This dagger, it talks to you, is really good. It's gonna go somewhere up here in like the middle of S tier. The protocol dagger is so insanely good. Has a very unique inspect and unique pull out animations. The sound is good on it. It's great. The the power fist, I want to say is what this is called. The variant on this skin is actually like a really big determining factor on whether or not this skin is good for me. I will say, generally speaking, I think this is probably the only fist weapon that I'm willing to put in A tier. It's not S tier. It's not S tier. It never will be. Get over it. Okay, the prime karambit, dude. Okay, so this karambit is controversial because with upgrades, it's not good. Without upgrades, it kind of is good. So we're gonna just put it at the bottom of A and just silently leave it there, and hopefully the prime karambit haters will forget about this, and the prime karambit lovers will also forget about this. The prime axe. This was, I want to say, the first axe ever put in the game. It was a good attempt to B tier. Okay, this axe, I can't remember. I want to say it's. Oh my gosh, what's the name of this axe? I can't remember. But this axe is S tier. It's gonna go on the bottom of S tier, but it's an S tier axe, dude. This axe looks so good. Your biggest flex is never upgrading your prime? Yeah, me too, buddy. Actually, no, I upgraded it. I can't lie. Okay, the this dagger is terrible. Gonna go in the bottom of D tier. I can't remember what this is called, but it's bad. It's bad. That's all you need to know is it's bad. The oh my gosh, this is okay. This sword has a special place in my heart because unupgraded, this is really good. Upgraded, it's terrible. I think on principle, I have to put it in B tier. But like just rocking this sword with no upgrades, I think is actually really good. Like this glass kind of looking like glass crystal looking sword is so underrated in my opinion. It's so underrated. Okay, this bat, yeah, it's going bottom of S tier. It's flipping good. Okay, the prime karambit. Okay, personally, I'm not a huge fan of the prime karambit. I'll put it at the top of A tier though. I know there's a lot of prime karambit enjoyers out there. Now that I think about this, I think Ion karambit actually has to come down to A tier too. Yeah, we're gonna adjust that. Ion's coming back down to A. Okay, the recon butterfly knife. It's good. I think this was the first butterfly knife ever added to the game. It's gonna go in A tier though. It's really good. Just because it pioneered butterfly knives in Valorant, it's got to go in A tier. This is the melee um for the first Sentinels of Light skin line. Not good. C tier. The inspection is, I guess it's unique, but I don't know. It's just not good. Let's the Sentinels of Light daggers are also not good. I don't like the dual wielding like melees when you're running around. I just think it looks weird. It's just strange. I don't like it. I don't like it. The what is this? I've never seen this skin in my life before. D tier. It's terrible. Okay. The you know what, we're gonna use this version. The RGX katana or the RGX blade, I can't remember. I want to say this skin is good. It's really good. It's not S tier though, in my opinion. It's a really good skin. The actually, you know what? It is S tier because the like sound is really satisfying. The I think the inspect is pretty good. Being able to change the color on it is actually really unique. It kind of gives you like more variance than you actually think that you have. The RGX butterfly knife though is where it's at. This skin is also going to go in S tier for me, dude. This skin is so good, man. You're sitting there inspecting it, flipping it around, and it's like, and it's like turning, spinning colors. It's like, dude, unbelievable skin, unbelievable skin, so good. Okay, the RGX Karambit is my personal current favorite skin. That's also going to go in S tier. I think RGX as a skin line across like multiple phases is probably the best skin line in the game, generally speaking. I just think it does so much so well. The um the Ruin Dagger is a battle pass knife from episode 3, I want to say. Uh this skin insanely good. Like the little like twirl that you do when you pull it out is really good. And the inspect is like nothing special, but for some reason it's like really satisfying and this knife just generally looks good. The Wukong staff, I think it's called Valiant Hero staff. It's too big. It's too big. And the inspect just takes up so much of my screen real estate. It's going to go in B tier. Okay, this is a battle pass skin from rather recent. I want to say it has variance, which I guess is going to give it some points. But I don't. I just don't. I think it's C tier. I think it's C tier. I'm gonna be real. I don't think it's good at all. Okay, moving on to the where are we at here? Oh my gosh, the coral knife. This skin is disgusting. I flipping hate it. I need. They call my staff Valiant Hero. Sorry, you're good. Okay, I have a reason that I don't like any of like the ocean themed skins. First of all, I hate the ocean. The ocean's terrible. Every time somebody is like, "Yo, hey, let's go on a vacation to the beach or something," I want to cry. I hate the ocean, and I'm a World of Warcraft player. Leveling through like any zone that is underwater themed is horrible. It's always like the most miserable experience. D tier. Okay. This is an interesting knife. I actually don't think it's good, but I'm gonna put it in C tier. I don't know. This knife just doesn't do like anything special at all. It's terrible. Okay, moving on to the smite knife. This is literally just base knife that's blue with horribly drawn lightning on it. D tier. The the Christmas knife. This is like a snow globe. Like this knife has like a snow globe or whatever on top of it. It's like winter Christmassy themed. I think the skin's probably fine. I'll put it in B tier. I don't know. It's not really my cup of tea. The Okay, this is a battle pass knife. I think it looks rather unique and interesting, but it doesn't do anything. I don't know. C tier. Actually D tier. Actually D tier. Never mind. Okay. The the scythe. I want to say this is the only scythe in the game, so it has to have like somewhat unique animations, but not really. I feel like for this being the first scythe is kind of a disappointment. It's gonna go in B tier. It's gonna go in B tier. Okay. The Sovereign Sword. This is the very first Sovereign skin, commonly and affectionately referred to as the butter knife in my community. It's gonna go B tier. I love this skin personally, but I don't think I can give it any better than B tier. Because look at these skins in A and S tier, and I'm just like, no, no, no. The moving on to the oh my gosh, the spline dagger. Okay, anything associated with spline is going in D tier. You're never going to be able to change my mind. That skin is terrible. This is a battle pass knife. This knife looks awful. I don't like it. D tier. I don't even know what it's called. Terrible. Okay. This is another. I actually no. This is not a battle pass skin, but it's like this. I don't know. This kind of looks like something that you'd use to like cut down like tree branches or something. It kind of just looks too much like the crowbar. I hate it. It's so bad. It's gone in D tier. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay. This axe. I know what I said about axes earlier is not going to hold true for this axe. This axe is terrible. It's going in D tier. It doesn't look sturdy, man. I want my axes to look sturdy. Okay. This is another battle pass skin that is just a complete and utter disappointment on like all fronts. D tier. Most battle pass skins are just awful, and they don't really need an explanation as to why. They are just terrible. This is the Chrono Void uh melee. I think on inspect alone, it has to go in A tier. I hate the way this knife looks, but being able to like just turn it into a ball and then kind of like roll it around and throw it in the air and then make it like do cool things that like I don't know. It kind of the inspect on this skin is what carries it for me. A tier. Okay, this is also a battle pass knife. It looks terrible, no? D tier. Bro, this skin is so bad. It's so bad. I feel like the battle pass knives are where they just kind of like let their like weird abstract artists at Riot kind of just go crazy and have fun. And I don't know, they need to stop. Okay, this is the Titan Mail Mace. I'm gonna put it in C tier. I think it's actually quite good. It looks really interesting. It looks cool. I don't think it has anything special about it in terms of like inspect or whatever, but I think its model is unique and interesting enough to put it in B tier. This is another battle pass skin. It's just really plain and quite boring. I think the coloring on it is good, but everything else is not it. Okay, sorry, the jet knife. This is the very first knife like this. I think on principle it's gonna go in S tier. It goes in S tier because it was the first of its kind and it was unique. And it looks like a jet knife. Jet player, like if you're a true jet main, you play with this knife most of your games. The reason that this champion's knife is not up there with it is because this is supposed to be a unique collector's item. I can still buy this on my shop today if it rolls into my shop. This is disgusting. This is good. Okay. Um getting down to the wire here. The Champions 2020, I think this was like the Champions kickoff or whatever. This has the same animations as the Xeno Hunter, which spoiler, gonna be an S tier skin. This skin is also really good because it has the same animations as that skin, which is incredible, and it has variants and Champs aura. So good. Chef's kiss, beautiful knife. Okay. Okay. This battle pass karambit. This I think this was a very early karambit. This karambit was like one of the first karambits in the game. It's gonna go B tier up here with the rest of these. I think this skin is really good because you don't expect much from it, but it delivers so much more than like what you actually would value it at. Such an amazing skin. Plus, it comes with variants. This is this skin is a battle pass skin. It is literally a crime for this. Like again, bro, look at this. Like these five skins are battle pass skins, and it looks like you just kind of stuck them through like an art. Like I don't know, like you asked AI to like make an abstract looking knife. Man, they're just terrible. Okay, the Z knife. What's this called? What's the skin line called? I don't know. It plays music. It's interesting. I think it goes in. I think it goes in B tier. It just doesn't look like a knife, bro. I want my knives to look like they're gonna actually do something. This looks like it just I don't know. It looks cheap. It looks cheap. It looks like something you would buy like in like the clearance section in Walmart, minus the music. Okay, the candy cane knife, it will forever be a classic, and it will forever be an S tier skin because it has a an Easter egg. If you smack it against the wall enough times, it turns into a spike. All of us as kids, we've all eaten candy canes during like winter Christmas season, and we've sucked on this point like down here until it's like sharp, dude. Breaking this and turning it into a sharp little dagger is great. Plus, like it's just a classic, bro. It's just a candy cane. It's so good, and also like the sound it makes when you swing it, dude. I knew somebody was gonna be sus about it, man. I knew it. I knew it. Okay, Xeno Hunter knife. This knife is an S tier knife for me because it looks like a normal knife, but it has a unique inspect and like pull out animations. And the inspect is so unbelievably good. It's phenomenal skin. Okay. Getting down to the last couple skins here. This skin is the oh my gosh, I can't remember what it's called, but it's from the skin is good. The skin is good. The animations on this are great. The inspect on this is great. It's gonna go in A tier though. I don't think it's necessarily an S tier skin, but actually, you know what? I will say, you know what? I think it's an S tier skin. The Yoru butterfly knife. Basically, you only play this if you're a sweaty Yoru main. Uh, I think that the fact that it's a comb makes it really good. I'm gonna put it in A tier though. I don't think it's an S tier, but I'm gonna put it in A tier. Xeno should have been the default. I 100,000% agree with that take. Xeno Hunter should have been what default was. Yoru comb is not dog water tier, bro. It's a comb. It's a classic. Don't disrespect the Yoru comb like that. Dude, this skin is so good. It's not bad. That's a crazy thing to say. Anyways, let me zoom out here. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, there is the Valorant knife skin tier list brought to you by yours truly. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. We'll hopefully do another one here soon, though.